Good morning, ma'am. Any good editorials to read today?
Yes, absolutely. There is one editorial which is very important in the Hindu newspaper today. So come, let's have a look. Now, the name of the editorial is India's Disaster Response, a Slippery Slope for Federalism. This editorial is written by Ms. Aswati Rachel Varugis. This article argues that India's disaster management structure, though designed as a cooperative federal system, is increasingly shifting towards centralization and weakening state autonomy during disasters. Now, a centralized control is growing, and let's look at the numbers first. The tragedy in Wayanad in July 2024, which claimed nearly 300 lives and destroyed thousands of homes, brought sharp focus on this issue against Kerala's loss for 2200 crore. The union approved only 260 crore rupees, barely 11% of 1100 crores in the estimated loss, while 2200 crore is sought by the state in the memorandum for recovery. So this is what is happening. A centralized approach is happening. So let's talk about the centralized control growing. So India's disaster response is legally anchored by the Disaster Management Act 2005, okay, and which gives substantial powers to the National Disaster Management Authority NDMA and the central government as well. Over the time, the central has expanded control through centralized classification of disasters, central controlled funding mechanisms like NDRF, SDRF, central-led coordinations and directives. State often face delays and rigid support processes when seeking central support. Now, again, there is another constraint, which is funding. So funding is another constraint. Disasters are increasing in frequency and intensity due to climate change, causing major fiscal pressure. The state complain that SDRF allocations are inadequate, outdated and slow. They must spend heavily from their own budgets before the centre approves relief funds. The centre exerts discretion in releasing NDRF funds, creating political tensions. Now, there are legal and administrative ambiguities as well. So, and there are issues with federal spirit as well. So let's talk about, there's a drift. There's a drift that has been happening. This is what it's talk about. So let's talk about numbers. First, relief norms are outdated and rigid. Compensation ceilings are 4 lakh for each life lost and 1.5 lakh for a fully damaged house. Have barely changed in a decade. For 10 years, it has not changed. Then it also talks about the centre cited Kerala's unspent SDRF balance of 780 crore and an earlier 529 crore interest-free loan under capital investment scheme to justify the cutting of aid. Now let us also talk about the UPSC relevance of this topic. So this is relevant for GS paper 2, which is governance and federalism, examination topics like center-state relations, cooperative or competitive federalism. Then it is also related to GS paper 3, which is disaster management. This is also related to GS paper 3, which is economy, and also very important and relevant for prelims and mains, both the papers. If you want a deeper analysis of this editorial, please go watch our DNA video, and that is it for today. Thank you for watching.